Welcome to a brand new episode of the post game. I'm your host, Davion, and I'm joined by Ollie
Yo,
and Elijah.
Yo,
How are we doing today, y'all?
you know, I'm fantastic. Looking at that scoreboard.
Uh-huh,
We'll take that off for you.
Ollie, how are you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Well, of course I asked this time.
There, they've been there's there has been better days. But yeah. Today we're not talking about the Premier League. We'll be talking about Champions League. Champions League is back. Me and Elijah, who's a Madrid fan, Real Madrid fan, we've had to taste of Champions
Hala
League.
Madrid.
We've had the taste of Champions League over the past 2 years. So we know what that glory feels like.
Whatever, man.
We've been knew how the glory felt.
We have too. Don't come at
Yeah,
overdo
I'm
it.
saying, but we've been.
Yeah. He wants that feeling.
We used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it, but unlike Ollie.
I'm used to first place in Prem though.
City.
Can't relate to that in a minute, huh?
It's been since Conte left, I think. Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, we're talking about the UEFA Champions League. It's back. And the drawing I think was last week at some point. But we're pretty much just gonna go through each group and talk about each of these teams and what do we think how they'll do this year and just give our thoughts and on each team and yeah, we'll go from there. But first, we're gonna start off with Group A. Group A consists of Ajax, Liverpool, Rangers, and Napoli. It's a pretty stacked league. I mean, division or group, not division or league. Group. Ajax, Liverpool, they're obviously two powerhouses. Napoli are a good team as well in Italy, and Rangers are a team that you should really look out for because they can easily steal a win from you if you don't wake up one game. So, I mean, looking at this group, guys, who do y'all think's gonna win it, and who do you think's not gonna make it?
Liverpool going through. Rangers not. I could see Napoli probably taking a spot off Ajax, but yeah, Liverpool's definitely going through.
Yeah, Elijah, what about you?
Pretty much I agree with Ollie said. Liverpool definitely going to win this group. But I don't know. Like you were saying previously, Rangers is a sleeper now. They might sneak up and steal a point from one of those two other teams, Ajax or Napoli, to take that second spot. But not truthfully, I'm gonna say, but what I think, in my opinion, is probably going to be Napoli second, Ajax third.
I disagree with that. I think so. Ajax over the past 2 to 4 or 5 seasons, they have been like really good when it comes to Champions League. Like they've I think they've made it to a lot of not a lot, but I think they've made it to a bunch of the round of 16 over the last couple of years.
They always make it around 16 at least, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like Ajax is definitely a team that you should be afraid of.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean, and depending on it doesn't matter who the manager is. I mean, so I think Ajax will take second. I think Napoli will get third, and Rangers will lose out this because it's just a hard group to be in, realistically. But yeah, we all agreed on Liverpool making it.
Yeah.
Group B, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen, and Club Brugge. See, this one's harder. I mean, like these two like groups off the rip are two that like aren't like easy to discuss, like to discuss. Porto is just a good Portuguese team. Well, actually, I'll let y'all talk about them first, and then I'll give my opinion about them.
I mean, for this one, for me, Atletico is going through this, and after them, I would probably give it to Porto, but I do think Leverkusen could definitely take that second spot. I think Bruges will probably again steal points off of one of those two. I don't think that they'll really give Atletico too much trouble, but yeah, it'll be between Leverkusen and Porto for that second spot. But I think Porto might get it.
Agree and disagree at the same time. Me being a Real Madrid fan and watching La Liga, I will probably give Atletico that second spot and Porto the first, and that's because I don't know if you watch La Liga like I do, but the recent form Atletico been performing, like Atletico haven't been that top. They still that top tier Champions League team, but to me, I feel like they haven't been that actual like great Champions League teams since like 3 years, the past 3 years. The last time they made it to the finals and lost to Madrid.
But we're just talking about in this group. I
give them second. I give them second.
Getting first.
Porto. Atletico Madrid is not good. I mean, they good, but
they're playing
recently is terrible.
The league that they're playing in versus the league Porto is playing in. Put Porto in that league and see what happens. Put them in La Liga.
I think they're above La Liga though.
They would stay in La Liga, but it would like off rip like right now. If we were to transport, Porto is not as good at. I understand person that watches it more, but like those leagues don't compare to each other. In my opinion,
they don't. I agree. La Liga don't compare to that.
Where I match that statement. So there's two things I want to hit on. Well, kind of three. First off, I understand you when you say that those leagues don't compare to each other. You're 100% right. But Porto and Sporting and Benfica, those are three of the top Portuguese teams, and arguably you can say they're arguably top 20 teams in the world just because of how dominant they are, and especially when it comes to like, and I think and some of these teams show up in Champions League and they definitely should make a name for themselves. Second, I want to say something to Elijah. You said that Atletico Madrid hasn't been really good lately. They play in the Farmers La Liga, so it's like obviously the only two teams are going to be good. Like we know that.
Yeah, but
my third point.
Not even that because Atletico actually could be a number one team because they did win La Liga. I believe 2 years ago. Not too long ago, they won La Liga as well. So that's just me watching La Liga that Atletico just haven't been performing good as they should. And they lost players as well. So, they're not that team how they used to be. So that's just me. I'm still giving them second, Porto first, and then Baruch fourth. Yeah, I'll give
Leverkusen.
Yeah, Leverkusen.
I mean, I think it'll be a toss-up between Porto and Leverkusen for that second spot. I think Atletico will win this group, though. And it honestly, like, it depends on who shows up on these games because Porto and Leverkusen, I think they're pretty much so evenly matched. But I mean, Porto right now they're number one in the group, so it shows that like they were ranked higher coming into the drawing. They were ranked higher than any other team.
They won their league last year. They was number one. They won last year.
So. They won Liga NOS last season.
Yeah, they won Portugal's whatever it's called. They
Liga NOS.
Yeah, so they won that last year.
Gotcha.
So that's why.
Gotcha. And so yeah, Porto they could steal that second spot, but just depending on if Leverkusen wants to play.
As well.
Huh?
They could steal the first spot as well.
I mean, they could. Depending for you,
it's possible.
It is possible, yes.
But
I don't think they will. I think Atletico will perform. Group C, another strong league, man. These are this might be the strongest league. Group. Bayern, Barcelona, Inter, and a Croatian team that I cannot pronounce.
Yeah. I'm surprised they even there.
I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'm not gonna butcher that. Whatever. But okay, so from top to bottom, what do y'all think? Who's gonna pan out here?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
So 2 weeks ago, I would have said Bayern was gonna win this.
I would have too.
But then they just drew against I just saw the team. I don't know.
Whatever they drew against, but not even that. What I was about to say, Barcelona been looking pretty good. I'm really excited for this El Clasico because Lewandowski.
When is El Clasico?
I don't know. I gotta see when we play them. But I've been looking at Barcelona games, and they starting to pick it back up now. They starting to be the Barcelona that they used to be. Especially with Lewandowski. Like for one, everybody could agree that he's a great striker. He's one of the best strikers, right?
Top three, easily.
Top three, easily, right?
Yeah.
So like I was saying though, Barcelona's been looking good, looking like the Barcelona that they was. So Inter is good as well. I forgot about Inter. Let's not forget about Inter. They're a good team as well. But I would probably give Barca this group. Barca number 1, Bayern second, and Inter third.
Ollie?
Yeah, this is a pretty hard one for me also because I have some respect for Inter, but
I agree.
it's just with Barca and Bayern, it's hard not to pick those two at those top two spots. For me, that could be either or, like, and it really doesn't matter for those first two, obviously.
They're very
So, like,
interchangeable.
right.
Yeah.
But like I just can't see Inter being able to take enough points off of either of them, to take that. Because in order to get to second, obviously, dang, I hate saying that. They will most likely beat the Croatian team. But if they're able to steal any points off of anybody, that's gonna definitely be huge. So definitely look for them to at least ruin somebody's Champions League run off rip. So yeah, but I don't really have a solid answer for who to get first and second. But
You
Yeah.
don't?
I don't.
I think the team is pronounced Victoria. I'm gonna say the L is silent.
Did you translate
Then?
it?
No, I'm just trying to read it.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Lezen.
Yeah,
Victoria
you
Lezen.
probably got the P
There's a-
silenced. The P is probably silenced. The
Yeah, that's
PL is
why I
probably-
didn't pronounce it. But so I would say Victoria comes in the last.
Oh,
And like Ali said, number 1 and 2 are interchangeable. I think Bayern and Barcelona wrap it up. But Inter's going to have to be able to play good in these Champions League games, which are during the week. They're going to have to be able to play well against Bayern and Barcelona. And like these aren't games you can slip up if you want to make it like advance. So you have to get at least 6 to 9 points to be able to advance in this, I think. And so I think they'll probably end up third. And
Question.
yeah.
Question real quick. So Champions League's not doing what they used to do back in the days where, like, if it was so even between the second and third team, they'll let that third team go in the round of 16.
No. So what
Goal
happens?
difference.
The third team, they go to Europa. They go play in Europa.
Okay, so they're doing that now.
Yeah. They go to Europa.
Okay.
Oh, really?
But yeah, that's what that is. Next league or group. I keep saying league. Next group is Group D, which is Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting, and Marseille, which is interesting. I mean, this is another like league that's just not going to be easy for any of these teams to play it.
No. Yeah, this will be a good one. I mean, obviously, I'm sorry, Davion, but I do have Tottenham getting first in this. But like,
Yeah.
second is a toss-up. I could see any of those three getting second. Honestly, personally, I don't even know who technically is supposed to be the weakest team out of those three.
Probably Marseille.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, I would love to see them get
Marseille?
through
Yeah, I
another
think
two.
so.
I'll give them second.
Really?
For me, that second spot's really up for grabs. I think it's going to be a dogfight. A lot of ties in there, so I don't know.
I think Frankfurt might make.
Have y'all seen Marcel? How they've been playing lately?
I like
They've
Frankfurt
been
a
pretty
lot,
good.
though. I like Frankfurt.
They've been pretty good.
Frankfurt's one of the top German teams.
So I think Marcel.
Marseille, yeah. I mean, like I think I agree with. Sadly, I agree with Ollie. Tottenham will probably win this group. And then the rest are like they're all like in their own league. Really, like
Yeah.
I think like all of these games will be competitive games to watch in Group D, and it would never be one of those games where it's like, oh, I can just sit back and like not do much. I mean, granted, no soccer game is like that. No game is like that where you can just sit back and just relax, especially not in Champions League where some of the best teams in the world are playing. But yeah, maybe Sporting makes a name for themselves and try to get into the group stage. Frankfurt has big names. and then Marseille as well.
Do you know how Frankfurt got into the Champions League?
No.
Because of Europa. It's not because they was
Oh, they
11th.
won Europa?
Yes, they was 11th last year.
Oh,
they did
won
not make
Europa
it
last year.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why they in there. So that's why I give them probably third.
I mean, that's a big title to be winning.
Yeah, it is.
Europa.
But they not a pretty. You were saying that they were like a big German team. No, they not.
I mean, they just won Europa League last season.
I mean, they won Europa, yeah, but
that's big.
Yeah,
that's like this. That's like the second best trophy to win.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
If it's me, I'm happy with Europa.
It ain't competing with Champions League though. So
obviously not its little brother, but still, it's like important. That's a big deal. I'm not
to winning.
Who's the better one?
Than all of those.
The big brother or the little brother trophy? The big brother trophy. Everybody want to be the big brother, right? All right then.
I guess. I mean, still,
Champions League is a good accomplishment to have to like win.
It's a great one. Europa
is like a backup.
That's what it's the best of the rest. So this is saying best of the rest. So I mean, hopefully they would. Maybe they even belong a little higher. There's been a lot of teams that go to Europa that's just like, dang, they had to go there. But especially with leagues like ours, and I guess y'all. But those fifth and sixth teams are still really good. So
well, for the Prem,
I agree with you,
Prem,
and I agree with what Ollie was saying because there are certain teams that like I think Barca was there last season and like they lost. So it's like
and I mean
they
for
losing
Barca,
in there, then that's saying something.
I feel like it's a little bit of both because for Barca, if they go down there, like yeah, you still want to win a trophy, but it's Europa, bro. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, granted, it's always
It
competitive. I mean, I think every game and every trophy, whether you like it or not, or tournament, it's gonna be a competitive feel. It's gonna be a competitive game. It's gonna be like something that you have to really want to do and want to win. And so I think like Europa is a big deal in the world of football.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely needed for sure.
And so next up we have Group E, which is Milan, Chelsea, RB Salzburg, and another Croatian team, Dynamo Zagreb.
Dynamo, yeah.
Yep, Dynamo, yeah. Ollie, what do you think is gonna shape up this group?
I don't know. I have Chelsea and Milan getting out of this group. I do. I mean, I've heard Dynamo's name a decent bit here and there, especially over the years. They generally make it. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Like I see their name a lot. So I don't know anything about Salzburg. So obviously not really expecting them to do much, but hopefully they can shake up the group and take some points off of somebody and make it very interesting. But I have Chelsea and Milan getting out of this.
Agree. Well, what I would say is I was going to troll. That's funny that he's like, here you go.
Okay, here you go.
Nah, I agree. It's between Chelsea and Milan. But troll me was gonna say Milan, Red Bull, and Chelsea.
Whatever.
But yeah, I agree.
Chelsea will be number 2 out of this group. And Milan will win this group.
Coming from a Chelsea fan saying that?
Honest answer? I mean, that's what. Well, I mean, to be fair, I could definitely see Chelsea winning this group. Let me say that.
Oh yeah,
that statement by me was very disrespectful.
They're the top contenders to make it, but Milan is a good team. So
Milan's number 1 in the group. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, he put them there. I mean, yeah, they will probably win, but Chelsea could also easily win, and then Milan be second.
Definitely.
They're both getting through.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Former Champions League winners. Yeah.
Hey, we all know that don't really mean too much because what did y'all do the year after y'all won Champions League, Davion? What happened in the Prem? I don't think that was a great year for y'all.
We were 3rd in the Prem last season.
How did that year start though?
We were
And
third in the Prem last season.
midway through, it was rough.
No, in the beginning they was number one. They had a good little streak going on, and then like towards the end, it just went.
Yeah, they made it back. It's okay though. I mean, it's all right.
Two finals. We made it to the FA Cup final and
What two finals y'all made it to?
Can I say the FA Cup final and the cup, I don't know, the cup, another cup we were in, I guess. But we made it to two finals. And the semi or quarterfinals or semis for Champions League last season. Put some respect on our name, all right?
Watch your mouth.
Chelsea. Watch your mouth.
Speaking on Chelsea,
there's no point in talking Chelsea.
Do you think Thomas is going to get sacked?
No, for what?
Oh, okay. That was just a question.
Absolutely not. He just won Champions League 2 seasons ago.
I don't mean nothing. How y'all performing ain't looking like it. Like y'all could be another Champions League winner.
They trying to spend some money. They're working on it.
Here we go.
Work harder.
Group F, before I get angry, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, Celtic, and a
Shakhtar.
Yeah, Shakhtar.
Shakhtar and Celtic. Yeah.
Oh, they're a Ukraine team.
Real Madrid, number one. You know, the recent winners, Champions League. 2, I don't even care, honestly.
So angry.
I don't even care.
So I got at number 1, I got RB Leipzig. At number 2, I have Real Madrid. I think Celtic will take 3, and then Shakhtar will take 4th.
No, but really that could happen. Obviously, I mean, I'll give my real answer. I do have this, but Leipzig could definitely win.
Yeah.
The other two teams, I think Celtic might be Celtic could take some points from Leipzig. I could definitely see that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And maybe even Real Madrid. That's what it's going to come down to. How many teams Celtic can beat. And if Shakhtar can take any points off anybody, that would definitely shake the group.
Yeah.
I completely agree with y'all. Group G, Manchester City, Sevilla, Bournemouth, and Copenhagen.
City fan, let him talk first.
I'm pretty. What group was called the group of death this year? Which group was it?
I think it's C. Group C.
Yeah,
Bayern.
C. With Bayern and Barca and Inter. Yeah.
This is the second one for me. Because you got Sevilla and Dortmund in this group too.
No, Sevilla.
Group A is nice too, though, with Ajax, Liverpool, and Napoli.
That's true.
I was about to give y'all the third toughest group.
Yeah, right around there though. I mean, it'll be interesting. Honestly, if you want my honest answer, well, I actually do have us at 1. I could see Dortmund taking it from us, maybe, but you know, we're gonna be all in on Champions League. We don't have a choice.
Might as well.
So I mean, well, we do have a choice. We're doing obviously the first few weeks in Prem. We're up at second, but it's like. We gotta win Champions League. So we gotta win this group, but I can see us coming out second. I'll still be okay with that. But just depending on who we drop points to, that'll determine how okay I am with it. But yeah, us and Dortmund getting out of the group I have.
I will say I will split between Dortmund or one draw and a win from y'all. But City probably will win this. But if not, like you said, between Dortmund and then third, definitely Sevilla, and I don't know what the other team, and I'm not going to pronounce it.
Copenhagen.
Like
the city.
Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Okay. They's 4th.
Ollie didn't know what city, if it was a city or country.
Well, no, that's not what I was doing. I was talking. There's a dip called Copenhagen, isn't it?
Yeah.
I only know that from work, old work. I promise. I don't dip.
Oh, they play
hilarious.
Huh? I said they from Denmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason I knew that.
They 4th. But besides that, yeah, City and Dortmund, one of those two.
I agree with y'all. City, Dortmund, Sevilla, Copenhagen. Straight down like that. Next up we have Group H, the last group. PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and oh my goodness. I'll let one of y'all.
Right. I'm definitely not pronouncing that, but
Huh?
Haifa.
Haifa. Yeah,
Haifa.
Haifa. I can pronounce that.
How did they
But
get into Champions League?
who knows? They probably won in
Top-
a
What
division,
was
I
this,
guess.
Israeli team?
Did they win in their division?
Probably.
Yeah, they won.
They
They
had
did.
to.
So that's
Only
why.
like one or two teams from there get through, right?
What division is that?
That is
It's in Israel.
Israel.
is it
Yeah.
Israel, yeah.
It might be where the Champions League final is next year. That's why they won in.
Maybe.
Actually, I don't
That's
know. Whatever the
there.
case may be. But who do y'all think's gonna win this group? This is because this is another hard group, man.
So I will say the same thing goes for PSG as Man City. PSG gotta win this Champions League if they really want to be that team. So they have a point to prove as well. Speaking of it, well, I was talking to you a while ago about Neymar. Do you think Neymar going to PSG ruined his career? And you were saying like he still got a chance if he wins the Champions League with PSG.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where it determines pretty much if he's still that top 3 player because he's not better than Ronaldo and Messi. But
Whoa! I wouldn't put him top 3.
what would you put him? Because
Top
when
10.
Neymar was in Barcelona, he was definitely top 3, top 5 player.
I guess. Yeah.
Definitely.
But right now he's not top 3. I think
He's not. No, I'm not saying now. I'm just saying
in
like
that era.
in that era when he was at Barca. But obviously, I would probably say I don't know. It could probably be Juventus or PSG. But honestly, I would probably get PSG and Juventus. Then Benfica, I think they call it. Benfica. They're also a pretty solid team too.
They are.
So and they can steal points if they want to.
Yeah, they could probably beat out Juventus because Juventus over the past couple.
Juventus not good.
They haven't been looking like the Juventus from the past, and so
yeah.
But I think PSG and Juventus will get out of this group. Just because those teams are very like Champions League oriented, like that's their bread and butter because they're the division or PSG
They're used to
league
this.
is so bad that was like that's what they really focus on and that's what they're bringing all that money there for.
Yeah, and plus, they've been here before, so they know how it goes. Benfica too, but PSG probably number 1. I would say they win that group.
I mean, is Juve's league too much better? It's better, but
yeah,
I mean,
Italy been definitely better.
Yeah, it's just like for both. It's just like for both of these teams, is what Davion said. Or actually, I think he said it. They gotta win, like
Yeah.
because like them winning their league, great. You did what you're supposed to do,
exactly.
So it's like if they're not winning Champions League or at least making a good push, it doesn't really mean much because I don't. It's hard to say they play a good level of opponents, but they also. It sucks for them because they're in like a limbo area and it's because of their leagues. It's not even their fault where they're not going to be in Europa to win that, but they can't win Champions League.
Yeah. You know what
I do want to say something too.
Go ahead, E.
I'm sorry for interrupting you before you even continue. I do want to say Juventus barely made it to Champions League this season because it was 4th last year.
Well, you know what it is, and I've been seeing this over the past couple of seasons with Juventus. It's like all these teams in the Serie A, like over the past, I would say 2 to 4 seasons, they have been all progressively getting better. When Juventus has just been staying or declining, and so with them declining or staying like where they are, that and all these other teams getting better, that's why they look as bad as they do right now,
guys.
Huh?
They are currently 1-2, 1 win, 2 draws, and 8th in their league right now.
Yeah, they like
rough start.
They haven't gotten better. They have just been declining or staying flat as they are. It's because the problem with like the Italian leagues and not all of them, teams, and not all of them, but the problem with Juventus that I've been watching and seeing is that they move managers so much.
Yes.
Like they don't have any structure there, and it's like a fight and that's the same thing with PSG. It's like they don't have any consistency, and so like now Juventus just doesn't know. They don't know what they're doing. They go after these players that some are washed up, like Paul Pogba. Like you go back and get him and bring him back.
Dybala as well. Well, nah, the ball.
And the ball is gone. He's in Roma. And so it's
But
like,
one of the Romans been playing good.
well, the Roma's been good last season. They were really good under Jose Mourinho.
They made a sixth place last year.
Yeah.
But you know why this happens, right? I personally think it goes back to what we were just talking about, is that want and need for the Champions League. You know, so it's like
exactly.
Like, yeah, you're winning our league, but they know. Just look at the table, okay? It is, and look at the teams that they have and all these other teams have. Like, yes, again, that league, in Italy, that league was actually fairly competitive last year with the top four.
Yeah.
But it's just like, still comparing that top four to, some of the other top fours in this league, it's like it's hard for them to beat our tops in England, obviously, and then I guess in Spain.
I guess that's just being a Premier League fan. I guess.
No,
I just feel like y'all the best. Y'all the
we
best
are.
league in the whole wide world.
We are. There's no one else on this planet who can say differently. There's no one else.
Wait, let me go back through these groups again. So Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Liverpool. Okay, in all of us,
I'm starting this argument.
Hold on.
All right, hold on. In all of those, who did we say we're gonna win each and every one of those groups, or second? We're making it through.
Listen.
Right
Now,
or
can
winning.
I give my argument? Can I give my argument? Out of those out of all the Premier League teams combined, who has the most Champions League? Barca and Real Madrid, a La Liga team, right?
I would have to look up.
Right?
Actually, I don't know the numbers. On
that.
That's a very specific question.
Real Madrid got more than y'all in total. Real Madrid got 13. That's beating y'all. But combined with Barca has 5. So that's 18 to what? To Premier League, 7?
Okay, I have a question. So you are sitting here. What you're trying to do is like start the argument of like the La Liga being the best team and like the best division in the world.
90s out here.
But let me
best
explain.
team in the world.
Wait. But let me explain something to you. 4 seasons ago ish. What was the Champions League final? It was Tottenham versus Liverpool, right? 2 English teams.
You said 2-3 years ago?
I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember what year it was. But it was 2 English teams in the final. It was. What do you mean, hold on?
No, we finna see right now.
And so, like, the idea that you think that, like, the Premier League isn't the best division in the world or the best league in the world is laughable.
Okay. Last year, Real Madrid, Liverpool.
English team.
Madrid won.
Go next. What's the year before?
Chelsea and Man City.
2 English teams.
Chelsea won. Be quiet. The year before that,
Go ahead.
Bayern and PSG. The last time an England team was in the finals.
Before that year, who was it? Who was it that year?
Liverpool title.
Okay, that's it. I don't want to
Madrid
get
and
any more
Liverpool.
numbers. I just don't. It's set in stone. English
For
teams
the
have a
past
better
1,
teams in
2,
the
3.
world.
No, 1, 2, 3. So the 4 years, the past 4 years, it's been y'all.
Yes.
But after that, the last time y'all was there was 2011.
Who was y'all? An English team?
Yes. And that was Man United when they played Barca and lost.
Who cares? The past 4 years have been all Premier League. Best division in the world. Simple, plain and simple.
How far back do you want to go? Like right now? We're talking about like in this current state. Okay,
right now.
In history, yes, Spain has the better numbers for Champions League, right?
Yes.
But there's also so much more that goes into that. Just because you win Champions League, I think that solidifies you as
the best team in Europe. The best team in the whole Europe.
It does, but there are some asterisks to that because there's so much more that goes on with Champions League. So it's like our league is the most competitive, in my opinion, right? I think that they are currently, right now, the most competitive. I never said, in terms of...
Y'all are the most competitive.
If you put Real Madrid and Barcelona in Premier League, no one cares about the Spanish league. Like, yes, there are some entertaining teams right below them, but like other than Real Madrid and Barcelona, who has been?
Nobody.
I see Atletico in 2016, but other than that, it's Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yep.
We've had Man City,
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
Spurs.
Chelsea, Spurs, in the past 4 years.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Man City.
In the past 4 years.
It's 4 teams.
In the past 4 years, there have been 4 different teams in the finals, is what I'm saying.
Look at, I'm sick of it all. But okay, so as you continue to go through this, here's one question I have: who is our very early? Who will win Champions League and who will be in the final? Well, just who will win Champions League this year?
Are we being honest or biased?
Be honest.
I'll let y'all go first.
That's a hard question, man.
Because realistically, I think there's 4 teams, in my opinion. There's 4 teams. You have Real Madrid, you have Bayern Munich, you have Barcelona, and you have Manchester City. I think out of those 4 teams, one of those teams will win. And PSG, if you want to be nice.
I agree.
Yeah, if you want to be nice, I agree with their defense is just not solid enough to make it all the way through. But yeah. I mean, it's hard for me personally, obviously, not to be biased since I am a part of that top 4. I definitely agree. I do think it would be insanely hard for us to win this year. I'm a realist for the viewers. I'm a realist. All right. I speak how I honestly feel. It may be wrong, and that's fine. When you prove it with facts, I'll admit it, right?
Yeah.
But the City team right now is just not convincing that we can make that good of a run. I see us definitely Final 4. I definitely see that. But winning it, I just can't see it. Maybe Real Madrid has a 2-peat. I doubt it. I definitely have them.
I doubt it.
I have them going to the Final 4 too, for sure. But yeah, I would never say another Premier League team. So
yeah, pretty much what you said. Like, now that y'all went, I guess it's my goal. So pretty much agree with Davion, agree with both of y'all said. You know, I don't. Maybe it could be another repeat with Real Madrid, but in all honesty, there's other good teams. Exactly. So let me finish before you shake your head. No, because Chelsea's not even top 5, so don't even talk. Anyways, like I was saying, there's other good teams as well that can steal that from us and, you know, and take the Champions League for themselves. So, like you said, Final 4, maybe the finals. But, you know, if we win it, it'd be nice again, another repeat, you know. We already did, repeats before back-to-back.
You know, on your point of saying Chelsea aren't even top 4 teams, Thomas Tuchel has been in the past 2 finals of Champions League, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're
not
mistaken.
2 finals. Not 2 finals. No, I'm wrong.
1.
He's been in the past, whatever the case may be.
1.
Tuchel is a really good Champions League manager, and he knows how to get to finals. He's been to 5 finals as a Chelsea manager in all competitions, not just Champions League.
Who was his team before?
PSG, and then I think Dortmund for 4. It was PSG and Dortmund, yes. And so I think,
yeah,
I know, right? And so I think he's definitely one that you should never underestimate and look out for. And because Chelsea's a top team, so just respect yourselves. But before we head out, anything else y'all got on the Champions League this year?
No, I mean, I'll say I'm rooting for PSG though. I am. I would love to see if they were to beat us and win.
Minus Mbappe.
Yeah, I mean, they're all crybabies. Neymar is too, but
Neymar is a big baby. But I would rather want to see Neymar to get one too, though. I won't even care.
I just want to see Messi get one. I love that guy so much.
Yeah, we know.
Whatever.
Anything else?
That's all I got. Well, if you've made it this far in the episode, we appreciate you for listening. Ollie, Elijah, thanks y'all for joining. Yeah, this has been another Champions League special. This has been another episode of the post game. We'll probably, whenever groups start, I think we'll probably do one once a month. because that just sounds more realistic. And yeah, if you've been thanks for watching. Thanks. Peace.